Hello, Earthlings. It's time to reset your cultural dial. Coming your way next on your favorite device, from the Hoosier State to all the ships at sea, it's the Crawfordsville Peachcast. And now, here's your second or third favorite Dave from Indiana, Dave Peach. Warning, other people named Dave may also appear.
Thanks, CD. This is the Crawfordsville Peachcast. I'm Dave Peach.
I'm Dave Meyer.
Dave, it is mixed bag time.
I'm excited, Dave. What are we mixing? What are we doing? What's happening?
Well, I tell you what, we have a bag update.
Okay.
Let me tell you. You go to Costco and you get those Michigan cherry barbecue chips.
Yes, sir.
They are mighty fine.
Okay.
And they come in like 28 ounces or something like that. And
barbecue cherry.
They're sweet. It's kind of a sweet, but yet they've got a little bit of a bite. Not a Grippo bite, but just a little bit of a bite. They are phenomenal. Michigan cherry. I don't know who makes them, but they are fantastic. You buy them at Costco.
Folks, this is an unpaid sharing.
You know, and you talk about paid stuff, and my wife listens to a lot of podcasts. She doesn't listen to this one, so don't worry. She's not going to hear this. But I hear somebody like the Chrisleys. You know, the Chrisleys are doing a podcast now, and they'll be sitting there talking about this and that, and then all of a sudden they'll start talking about some set of sheets or clothing or something like that, and you know, you would think that this is better than what Cleopatra had. I mean, you know, it's soft and it breathes and the way they just go on about this fabric, you know, it's like, okay. And then I don't know if they still do this or not, but you know, somebody will get on there and they'll be talking about politics or something like that. And like, we need to do this. We need to do this. We need to do. You know, you need gold. And you need to go to Dave Meyer's Gold. Dave Meyer knows all about gold. In fact, of the Standard & Poor, Zacco and Vanzetti index, his gold is so much better than the other people's gold. And you know, the world's going to end, and the only thing you'll be able to spend is gold. Okay,
gold, baby.
I'm like, okay, we got it. You know, you got the gold. Or some sort of, the world today stinks because people are trying to get your information and they're going to hold you hostage and your world is going to get rocked. So you need to go to the Dave Peach web protector shield, something like that. I mean, it's like, but they're in character. And then when they go to their sponsor, they're not in character anymore. This is the best thing in the world, you know?
We don't go in and out of those characters.
No, we don't. We're here. So Michigan cherry barbecue chips are fantastic. If they pay me to say they're fantastic, that would be really good. Okay. Yeah. But I'm just telling you, unpaid, they're really good.
Unpaid.
They're very good. And I really have nothing against people that do podcasts and talk about comfortable clothing and anything like that. It's okay. I love them.
We like a really, really incredibly interwoven product placement.
Yes.
How far can you drive me out to before you bring me back and sell me the Praying Mantis Farm, all the things I need?
I might need. Now I do have a couple of rooms full of survival food.
Okay.
Just in case things get out of whack, some of that. I mean,
I thought you were going to tell me you've got chickens.
But you probably do too, right? You've got a lot of survival food at your house too.
I got 2 payday bars in the backpack, Dave, and after that, it's going to get tight.
Anyway. Central Indiana Rubber Products provides the power for you. Central Indiana Rubber Products, or CIR, keeps farm equipment and local manufacturing processes running with gaskets, belts, seals, and O-rings, among a variety of other products and services. Employee-owned and always customer-focused. Central Indiana Rubber Products, 989 West, 83 North, Crawfordsville, and at indianarubber.com. Central Indiana Rubber Products, or CIR, power for you. Let's see. This is the mixed bag. Dave, we talked about earlier the National Examiner, and
yes,
I looked at a National Examiner in Kroger, and subscription for me is a no. It's just too much like the Inquirer. The Closer at the end of the magazine, we had Closer magazine. We talked about that for many, many months. It's very scant at the end of and it's not a magazine. It's like the Inquirer, that kind of newsprinty type stuff.
Yes.
So I said no. So this is going in the shredder. I'm sorry. We're not going to subscribe to the National Examiner.
No more.
Didn't want to
Dave,
do
whatever.
it.
Is Parade magazine still in the back of the Sunday papers, Dave?
Whew. Man, I haven't had a Sunday paper it's been a while. Been a while, man.
Gonna say, what happened? We were heavy consumers of newsprint at one time, Dave.
Been a long time. Do they even make USA Today? Is USA Today printed? I don't see it anywhere.
Every day? I'm sure it's online, but I don't, maybe in some places.
Let's see. Still love SCTV. I still love SCTV.
A classic.
Been watching it all the time. You had some Reese's dipped in animal crackers, Reese's dipped animal crackers. How were they?
Yes. New sensation, Dave. I think some of the states that have legalized certain things has begat the snack world to just take the blinders off and say, well, what if we have the world and we can mix anything together? Let's start with the peanut butter M&Ms and animal crackers, or basically the how can we take the concepts of Reese's and basically apply it anywhere where people might be getting the munchies.
They have so many different type of Reese's. It's really hard to keep track.
It is. And there are lots of, and I sometimes look and there's like large, like almost feel like they're the size of what used to be a Charleston Chew, Dave. And they're Reese's. And,
they're like they would take up your whole forearm.
It's a sleeve,
super.
Dave.
There's like super king size. Yeah,
I don't
super king.
You know
size.
what? So I don't know who's going to win between the GLP ones and and that, but there's going to be a battle, Dave. And I think as long as candy stays around, I'll be fine.
Let's go over. This is probably. Let's see if I answer this call.
We've got this Kreskin's people.
Now, chances are it'd be one of those robocalls.
Okay.
I notice now they clear their throat. This is Rebecca. Yeah. Okay, the throat clearing really didn't throw me off. I mean, I'm kind of on to you. I know.
Dave, you're not going to.
We were looking at your medical records. How did you do that? Man, you know a lot about me.
Yeah.
Robo person. Let's see, you're in New York a lot. You're in New York during the NBA playoffs. Did we talk about that?
Yes, I got stuck in New York and was actually there the night that the Knicks
finals
won. Yes.
When they tipped it in at the buzzer to win it, right?
Yes, on the most, the probably at the time, I think for about 48 hours, everyone in America was forced to see that at least twice.
Twice?
At least. I saw it probably 5 times.
Well, there was, they did report there were 2 hot dog vendors that did not release how it looked to them, but the other 107 did. Okay, and I saw all 107. Yeah. And I'm not really sure why Nick and Earl did not release their video, but they had their reasons.
The Nicks and the Earls of the world, Dave. Yes, I will be going back to the city.
Hey, according to Google, I'm just moving on here. I mean, you keep going back. You go to New York, you go to L.A., all that stuff. You'll go back.
I will go back as long as someone pays me.
Yeah. According to Google, you are the curmudgeon straight man or second banana.
Oh, Dave, I love that.
You're the curmudgeon straight man.
Oh, Dave, I feel like, and this is, they're giving me
I don't know if you're curmudgeon. I don't know if you set me up that much.
I don't think either of us have earned the full curmudgeon label. That to me, it's like I would have to start breaking into. You remember when Tony Randall would do the on Odd Couple?
Yes.
That's what a character, a curmudgeon character, Dave. I don't think we're there yet.
I think Dean Jones did well, proving how easy it is to do a podcast.
See, and that was out of nowhere. You bring Dean on. We might as well have blindfolded him, spun him around 3 times, and he was comfortable in the chair, Dave.
I can tell you that in my limited time flying,
yes,
I've flown 4 times in the last 2 years.
Okay.
To Orlando, back from Orlando, to Orlando, back from Orlando.
So you got that down.
4 of them. 4 times.
Yes.
So, and my family, they make sure that we sit up to the front. We're always to the front. I mean, they are on it.
That's
we probably have our plane tickets for next year all ready to go.
Okay.
But we noted that you had to sit in the back, which I guess is really bad.
Well, you can, Dave. I've had
on a recent flight, you had to sit in the back.
I have had there are different seats in the very rear of the plane, some of which are the toilet facility opens up to. And so if you're in those, there's a constant blast of the air that's been kind of toned, and then whatever, your previous passenger needed to have some away time for. So those, Dave.
So you're back there with the bathroom.
See, the Peaches don't experience that experience. I sometimes get better seats, but Dave, yes, the seat in the back, especially, I'm a window guy. I don't know about you, but the window, if I can see, I think that helps the anxiety. When I'm on the aisle, I feel like I don't have enough to look at. So
I would say the middle seat's probably the worst, right?
Oh, yeah. When you're in the middle, you have to basically try to make yourself go asleep.
Yeah. You're gonna touch that other person.
You
or
need
either person, yeah.
Bring the arms down to where the elbows are just underneath, and then try to think of something very, very, very sleepy. It's the worst.
One of my favorite movie lines is in Godfather 2, and I can't. I know the punchline, but the setup I'm a little bit murky on. But it's when Mom dies, and they're having the funeral.
Yes, and
Fredo asks Robert Duvall. He either says, "Where's Mikey?" or "Where's Michael?" Do you know what he says?
I think he said, "Where's Mikey?
Where's Mikey? Where's Mikey? Where's Mikey?" And Duvall looks at him. He's waiting for you to leave.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my! So, that's like an Evander Holyfield hook that just clocks somebody like right on the side chin, and they're out for 2 minutes. I mean, that is just a diabolical bang. I mean, that is. But we got another one. We got this. This maybe gets there close. Glenn Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Alec Baldwin. That's the only part of the movie you have to watch. The leads are weak. No, you're weak.
So good.
And the other one, I'd wish you good luck, but you wouldn't know what to do with it if you got it.
Wow.
Much better by Alec, but
cold, Dave.
That is some cold. That is some VC Suave. Is that cold potato soup that I've never had? I heard about it at one point. Have you ever had it? VC Suave?
I have not, Dave. I have not.
This guy. You talk about somebody that's got too much time, or maybe they did it really quick. I don't know. But there's a website that has the superstars which we've talked about from time to time,
Yes.
where you had athletes from all different fields compete in
Yes.
and then there was ultimately the superstar. And Kyle Rote Jr., a soccer player, won it one year, and
Yep.
I forget who won it. Some other people won it as well. But this guy has every year of the superstars and all the superstars and the super teams that were competing. Now, Dave, that would be enough. If you just had the names, that would be enough. But this man or woman, I don't know, maybe it's a woman.
Person.
It could be this person. They have every event, how it finished every year. So if you want to go see how Johnny Bench did in year one in bicycling, you can see that he just threw his bicycle in the grass. He finished like 10th or whatever. If you want to see how Pete Rose did in the obstacle course in his semifinal round in 1977, you can.
Wow, Dave.
So, needless to say, I was away from the family for about I was away from the family for about a week and a half. The Royals lost the tug of war to the Vikings. Are you kidding me?
Really?
No, I was no, but this guy, it's amazing what's on the internet.
That is, Dave. I mean, I can't say enough. First of all, the concept of the superstars makes us sound like we were alive before electricity, because what you're saying is,
I've got a theory. I've got a theory. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. No. You go, and then I'll do my theory.
The financials involved in today's professional sports and the legalities of all the contracts. I mean, the fact is, at the time, the reason they were able to get all these players was the fact that they were going to pay them TV money, right?
They're going to pay them $15,000.
Yeah. And those guys were like, yeah, I'm there. So when you talk about that, no kid today that watches a sport and a team could imagine, Aaron Judge and
Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz
doing an obstacle course in January in the Bahamas. For $15,000. No.
It's beyond.
What was the guy, the pitcher for the Dodgers, the guy that plays both ways? I can't remember his name.
Shohei.
Yeah.
Shohei.
Can you imagine?
Oh my God.
Can you imagine going out and in a bicycle race?
Right. Don't worry. Put him in make him anchor on the tug of war, Dave. Let's see if we can give him Tommy John surgery. While he's trying to.
Well, so much for your $800 million a year contract. You've.
Oh my gosh!
Now, here's my theory. At the time,
okay,
there was no social media,
right?
So when Garvey's season was over, there was nothing there for him to really do. Yeah. So in a way, this was getting their name out there in January and February on ABC on a Sunday afternoon, and everybody was watching.
We were watching.
Everybody was watching.
Were paying attention.
And, even it went into I saw some of the latter years. Mark Clayton was involved. I mean,
wow.
We're getting into the 90s. I mean, you can really, it kept going for a while. So, but if you do, it's like superstars.org, thesuperstars.org. And they also talk about the super teams. Bomb, bum, bomb. That song is in my head now. If we talk about the superstars, bomb, bum, bum, and then da 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 da. Kyle Rote Jr.
See, and that's where I would have never known who Kyle Rote.
Wayne Grimditch. Dwight Stone or Stones. Yes. We don't even know what his name is. Da 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 da. We got two more topics here at least.
All right.
iHeart. Have you heard about iHeart? It's iHeart Radio.
What's happening there, Dave, other than bleeding?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking with no G at the end, a lot of people get on and talk about iHeart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're laying off people. iHeart, things like that. Well, I don't know anything about I've never worked for iHeart.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never worked for iHeart. even though our podcast is on iHeart, but they have so many radio stations that I don't even think are owned by iHeart that are on the iHeart app. I mean, everything is on the iHeart app, or a lot of things are. You almost have to work to not get it on the that's kind of my thing. And I don't know anybody that works at iHeart, nor have I really known anybody. I mean, in the past tense of people, I've maybe a couple people that have worked for iHeart, but I've never gotten a deep conversation about how it was working for iHeart with anybody on the planet.
Yeah, I know that they're based in San Antonio.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Bob Pittman is their big guy, and he's been like the executive of the year in Radio Inc. for a decade or so. I don't know if he still is or not, but...
Well, I mean, Indianapolis, what, Q95, WNDE, are they, that's iHeart?
I would think. I don't know. Don't ask me. And I don't really listen to the iHeart radio stations, okay?
Yeah, I don't either.
So when they talk about iHeart, and it's like, I can't tell you anything about it. I mean, and I just wonder, are there people out there that comment on things that they know nothing about? Because
every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all they're doing.
I mean, I'm thinking, oh, well, I better chime in here. Well, what do I know? I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know anything about iHeart. All I know about iHeart is they've got like 500,000 podcasts, and we're one of them. Okay, on iHeart. Okay,
they
thank
have
you.
a lot of.
You're on. The good news is you're on iHeart.
Yeah.
You know, the bad news is Trevor Noah has 600 million people that watch his, and you've got what we have.
The less than Trevor. We're in less category.
We're fighting. We're
not with
fighting
Trevor.
to get there. But anyway, I don't know anything about iHeart, but I know. I will say this about iHeart, or I will say this about radio, or life in general. It's never good when you've been at a place for a long time and you get let go, and you've done your job, and you are known in the community and all that. And I'm just saying, if you know, and it looks like that there are several people that have been in their communities for a long time, served their communities admirably, and have been let go. It's not a good thing in any way, shape, or form. And I do feel for them. But I don't know anything about the managerial philosophy of iHeart whatsoever, other than the fact that they've laid some people off.
Yeah. No, it's hard. Look, it's for a lot of reasons, a lot of, you know, it seems to be a hard time for a lot of good people, that have, for reasons beyond their control and not based on their, you know, competency at what they were supposed to be doing, they're out on the street. And I feel for that. And it's, you know, it's not, you know, this industry is something that we've both loved our whole life.
And, you know, I will say that for me, and I can talk about me, I have this gut that you see down here. That's all from radio advertising money. You know, everything, really, I should say 65%, 70% of our income from a family has come from radio in the last 47 years. You know, this shirt I'm wearing is because people bought advertising on the radio station. Thank you much. So I've been at it for 47 years, and I really think that staying local is the only way that I've survived.
Yeah.
I think if I was in Indy, I probably would have been bounced out 2 or 3 times. Yeah. So the you know, kind of like the iHeart 500,000 pounds. The bad news is you never made it in Indy. The good news is you may be able to keep a job steady for 47 years. So, and I've been here for 19 years. So, you know,
and
I mean,
Hinkle Fieldhouse and Butler for longer than that.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to get there. That's the next thing. That's the next thing.
Well,
go ahead. You finish up on that.
I mean, local is the future of radio. It's how it started out as a new communication medium that changed the world, and it has evolved through a lot. You know, the advent of commercial television, cable television, And now, obviously, with streaming and, also, Dave, if, in the things that are pulling more people in more directions are, and allowing people basically allowing themselves to create their own version of radio in using their computers and using their cars. So it's, radio has survived. But it speaks to the reason that, Congress is looking at it and everything else is it speaks to people on the ground. And in times of crisis, you're not looking necessarily to the moon. You're looking to your neighbors and you're looking to your community, for what are the way forward and what's the information that we need. What do we need?
You left out Sirius, which I think, and XM and whatever came along.
Yeah.
And I really think the internet was a much bigger impact on radio than Sirius.
Yeah.
At least in my little world.
No, I mean, I thought Sirius would take off beyond measure, and it never. Getting Howard Stern and getting his audience gave them a base, but they've never. I don't think if you and I met 20 people, and said, "Do you know what satellite radio is?" Maybe 3 or 4.
I think a lot of people. Here's the deal with Sirius: if you're a truck driver or you spend a lot of time on the road and you're traveling around the fruited plain, I think Sirius would be fine. And there are channels on Sirius that I like.
Yes,
I mean,
me too.
No doubt. I mean, it's there. It's there. It's kind of like television or anything else. It's there. It's a competitor, but it wasn't the threat, or it didn't have the impact on radio that the internet has had, and all the podcasting and all the internet radio stations and things like that have had an impact. But we're still there. We're still there, and we are still like the number one place to find new music and all that good stuff.
Yes.
So we will take that. Now, this show every once in a while, I use it for my own benefit, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's our therapy, Dave.
So I would like to say, you've heard about the NBA, the Emirates. Is that how you say that? Emirates,
United Arab Emirates.
NBA Cup final is coming to Hinkle Fieldhouse.
Which, okay, let's explain. So when I first heard that, I'm like, NBA at Hinkle? So it's the NBA. It's not the NBA sponsoring a college thing.
No.
It is the NBA, and this is their new thing that they do during the season.
It's an in-season tournament, and this would be the championship game between two teams in the NBA. I assume one in the East and one in the West.
Yeah. And I think the Pacers either won or were runner-up in this a couple of years ago.
I think they did play in the championship 2 years ago. Last year was actually New York defeating San Antonio in the NBA Cup final. So that was
so we could have Victor Wembanyama, or Jalen Brunson, or the Pacers, but I mean, Dave, that's exciting. So you're going to be doing the PA on that.
Well, now we don't know.
Okay, but why would the voice of Hinkle Fieldhouse, especially Dave? I mean, here's the thing I hear right away. This is going to draw people to Hinkle that have never been to Hinkle.
That's right. Now, I am announcing, I have emailed Adam Silver. You might know he's the commissioner of the NBA.
Dave, he looks more like an alien than any other commissioner.
No. I'm trying to get in good with him, okay?
I mean it with love, Dave.
Please. But I am announcing my candidacy for the public address position for this game on December 11th, 2026.
I feel like we need some music right there, like some like early morning horn. Dave Peach.
Are you ready? Are you ready for my campaign speech?
I want to hear it, Dave.
Here we go. And I'll just kind of go over this.
Okay.
I'll be starting my 38th season doing Butler University men's basketball at this facility, Hinkle Fieldhouse, which will be the facility that they play this game.
So I guess on a very basic level, Dave, say I don't know you, and I'm the guy that's picking here.
Yeah.
You're telling me that you got experience. You got lots
I've got
of
a
experience.
little bit of experience, just a wee little bit.
It's relevant to every bit of this, as Butler University will be hosting an NBA sponsored event for the first time.
Dave, how about this? NCAA tournament 2021, I did 16 games. 16 games at Hinkle Fieldhouse. 2009, the first NCAA tournament games that were ever held at Lucas Oil Stadium, I did them. 09.
Okay.
I did the NCAA tournament at the Hoosier Dome and RCA Dome in 93, 96, 99, and 03. I've done numerous NIT Final Fours and championships recently. I did a ton of Horizon League championships, 08, 09, 2010, 2020, 21, 22. And some of those games were at the Indiana Farmers Coliseum. Big Ten women's basketball tournament in 18 at Gamebridge. Indiana Pacer, Indiana Fever fill-in 2012 to 2015. And this is one, you always talk about the white whale. Is that what you say?
The white whale.
What is it?
That's our white whale. It's
white whale.
Yeah, it's the one we don't see much.
The O2 World Basketball Championships.
Ooh. Name drop, Dave.
Yao Ming. I never got USA, but
you saw Yao Ming.
Yeah,
you were calling Yao Ming's name.
Yeah, and there was that one guy that played for San Antonio that was really good, the French guy. I can't remember what his name was. Robert.
Yes, it should come to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Done some pro basketball play-by-play. Did the first NCAA tournament Final Four that was ever held in Indianapolis on the radio in 1980.
Yes. Purdue was in that.
Iowa.
Louisville was the winner.
UCLA and Louisville.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
So, I mean,
Dave, you are the best choice for all the reasons.
Now,
I guess what we need to do is figure out who, besides Adam Silver, we need to talk to.
Well, I think about the old Keith Jackson line when some game would be 35-34, walk-off touchdown. Keith would say, folks, I don't know if there's a lot more we can do for you. And,
it's so good.
When I look at this, I mean, I know I'm talking about myself, which is really weird and all that stuff.
It's good, Dave.
But, when I look at this, I don't know what more I can do for you to get the gig. I mean, what can I do? I mean,
you just got to ask.
I could ride on, top of a limousine or so. I don't know what more can I do. I don't know what I could do. And that's the thing about these gigs is, all I know is that I could do it. Okay.
Yeah.
And that, we'll see what it is. But I told someone, I will either do it or I won't.
You're going to do it. I think we're going to get this in place.
And, you cut out there. I don't know. I don't know why.
I think.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
This is, I won't say the right thing. It's the right thing for the event. It's going to be great if you're there doing it, no matter who the NBA brings. So I think we just got to, get the cards and letter, whatever version of that going toward this, whoever's making this call, Dave.
We'll see how it all plays out. But like I said,
stay tuned.
I don't know. That was kind of weird, but
Dave, let it go.
I want to get out there. So
okay,
mixed bag.
Like it.
Mixed bag. We're having fun. Looking forward to December 11th. We will let you know there. We do want to cover the big breaking story here is I will not be subscribing to the National Examiner.
No
knock on it. I mean, hey, if you subscribe to it and you're good with it, go ahead. But for me, it's going to be a no.
I get it. Dave, the only magazines that I receive that someone pays for, my parents send me a Smithsonian. I think they're worried about my, cultural historic intake now at this part of my life. So I do get Smithsonian. I don't read it, of course, but I do go to the back, and they have a great little, people write in letters and they answer them. I like that.
This is the Crawfordsville Peachcast, and Dave, you may know that the Crawfordsville Peachcast is on crawfordsvillepeachcast.podbean.com.
Saw that scribbled in lipstick on a truck stop wall yesterday, Dave.
The Fork Media app is also where you'll find the Crawfordsville Peachcast, along with the radio stations, all the Fork Media radio stations, and the 3 here in Crawfordsville. Like, share, and subscribe. Apple, Spotify, iHeart, YouTube, and Podbean. It's been a while since I've actually drawn something in lipstick at a public place, but you kind of spurred my interest. Maybe
it could happen, Dave.
Maybe a relaunch there. Until next time, America, I'm Dave Peach.
I'm Dave Meyer.
Thanks for listening to the Crawfordsville Peachcast.
Thank you for listening to the Crawfordsville Peachcast. If you enjoyed it, follow the podcast and ring the bell so that way you'll always be up to date with the newest episodes. We'll see you next time.